Hi, my name is Cheryl. I'm a consultant here at Life's Memories and More. Today, I'm here to show you motocross scrapbook ideas. Now, you can't always find the right paper for making certain page layouts, and motocross is probably one of those papers that are very hard to find. So what I did was, I took some pattern paper, which kind of gives you like a sky view. I found some paper that almost looks like dirt. This is like a sandpaper type paper. Doesn't feel like sandpaper, it just has the look of it. Brown chalk, the fluid ink chalk, because it gives it a feathery look rather than the pigment ink. A pencil, adhesive, some die cuts, a stamp pad, foam squares, and believe it or not, a truck, although you could use a motocross bike for this particular activity. What you're going to start off with is a basic page in the background, and then what you're going to do is you're going to do a technique called tearing. And what I did was I drew a line, kind of where I wanted it to be a hill. And all you do is you take the paper and you tear it right towards you. And there's no really right or wrong to this, so just tear away. Just kind of tear it towards you, and that gives you like a little bit of a nice effect. So if you tear it towards you, and then you get your kind of a little hill. And then with the chalk, you take the chalk and you just kind of go over the edges and just chalk it at an angle. Don't chalk too hard. You want to just give it a nice feathery look, and you can angle it so you get more chalk on the paper or angle it straight up and down. I like to angle it actually in. Okay. So what I did was I took a page already, and here I have my hill from my bottom. It's going to be for the bottom of my page. And I took the piece that was on top of it, and all I'm going to do is take that piece and tear that to make another little hill that's going to appear up front. And again, you chalk it. I'm a big nut about chalk. Okay, so now we're going to have this page actually right on top. And then we have our photos. Now I already pre-matted the photos to save time. And what I'm going to show you now is the trick for motocross stamping. What I'm going to do is take all these pictures and my paper. I grab my stamp pad. I'm using brown, timber brown, and I grab my car. See, I bet you were wondering what to use with this truck. I'm just going to do one side of the wheels, and make sure you get the wheels really good. And then all you do is you're going to draw tracks. And you're going to have to re-ink often to draw your tracks all the way across all of your page. And you can even go right over your photos. Now, I'm doing this on top of a craft mat. And the craft mat is great because the craft mat cleans up so easy. Right, and we've got a few lines here. So now we're going to put that aside. And we're going to put our page together. We're going to take the bottom sheet. We're going to use our tape runner. Tape it to the bottom of our page. We're going to take our photos, tape them. And I already pre-did a title as well, too. And you can actually do this on the computer if you want. And then again, tear the sandpaper to mat it around it. And you can add that at the top. And one more photo down here. And then I love dimension on a page. So foam squares or pop darts, they are great if you ever want to get the added dimension on a page. Kind of brings it up for you. And in motocross, that's kind of nice to have. Make it pop up. Okay, you take off all the square backings. And you're just going to stick that right down into the corner. See all our nice little tracks. Okay, then we've got some die cuts that we kind of decorated ahead. And you can either put a foam square on it, or you could simply just adhere it down. And then we have some additional gears that will just go in the corner. And I just kind of actually go over the back, and I really should be doing my craft mat with that. But you can do it anywhere. And again, these gears, you could have easily put a foam square underneath to give it extra depth as well. And there we have our motocross scrapbook idea page.